It's the odds in this.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in game one, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine. The 4 and 5. Running the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court. Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in game one, they need to make a statement tonight.
Now, here is Ainge from 18 feet away, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Here's Bird. Parrish with the screen on Gervin. Bird, the 18-footer, is right on the mark. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. A shot by Jordan, no good. Bird inside. Looking on Gervin. And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game one. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
An excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Johnson kicks to McHale. Jordan against Johnson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Jordan outside. Over Johnson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He is money from there. Jordan is so comfortable operating from mid-range.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's McHale, and Jordan with 49 points the last game. Clark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on it.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. And now for some info on this matchup, let's go across the court to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, there are unique differences between these teams, of course. Boston has a huge size advantage, but they like to get on and run. Chicago is a quicker team, but they like to slow it down and set things up. Another unique aspect to the matchup, the Celtics may be bigger, but during the regular season, it was the Bulls who had the offensive rebounding edge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Certainly Bulls rookie Charles Oakley, Mike, has something to do with their stellar work on the rebounding.
A strong finish for the 9th pick in the draft. Oakley came from Virginia Union. Now a year later, he's playing in Boston in the NBA playoffs.
He's got presence, though, doesn't he, Mike, on the floor?
And he can back it up with that body.
And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
3-pointer, Bird. It's rebounded by Jordan.
just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. Still hot from his last game. Michael Jordan's momentum carrying over into this one.
I think it's clear they are 100% locked in on expanding their lead here.
Well, a little bit of an edge is nice, but they'd love to be way out ahead.
And here's Bird for 3. That doesn't go either for Bird. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Outside Jordan. Screen by Corzine. No good from Jordan.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Here's Jordan after the basket by Boston. Rejected by McHale.
Using that impressive wingspan, McHale reaches out and knocks away the shot.
Ainge against Oakley. Here's McHale. It's tipped. Gervin right side. Pass to Corzine. And here's Jordan outside. Cans it from downtown. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Ainge up top, defended by Macy. The pass to McHale. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Easting in for Dennis Johnson. And Jordan slams it home.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
Celtics trail by 10. Here is Easting. Passes it to Wedman. Over Banks. Wedman can't get it to go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good from Jordan.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Jordan against Ainge. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hands the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Six seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Denial.
A tough defender all around. Oakley sent that one right back.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Celtics trail by 13.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
We've got Wedman. Ainge is out there with Easting. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Walton in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It's blocked. Jordan looking it over. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right.
Good use of the bounce pass there to set up his teammate.
Bulls leading by 13. Outside Jordan. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. It's good. Berzin's got his second bucket of the game to go. You know, you have to give credit to the Bulls so far. Clark, they've managed to slow down the Celtics' big three.
Well, Kevin, they knew they had to be better to give themselves a chance. I mean, so far, I think they've answered the call quite well.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for Wedman. And it's Johnson in for Seasting. And a change for the Bulls. Gervin's checked in for Banks. Now here's Johnson. Parrish up top. He kicks it to Ainge. Pass to Bird. From 18 feet away. That's good on the jump shot.
Such intelligence from Bird. Excellent job cutting up defenses and screen and rolls.
Bulls leading by 13. Outside, Jordan. Screen by Corzine. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
And, Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Yes, well said. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise.
And looking at Bird, one of the most dangerous scorers in the league, capable of filling it up on all three levels.
Bird hits them both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Chicago leading by 16. And Mike looking at the two stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And the shot goes in. Bird's got 6 in the quarter.
Look at Bird showing off the catch and shoot ability.
And Chicago has possession. From deep, Jordan, another 3 for Chicago. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. Basket counts. Parrish has got his first 2 points of the night.
Solid pass by Ainge. The moment he sees a guy ready to score, he starts working on getting him the ball.
Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Ainge. He feeds it to McHale. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Johnson finds Bird. 5 to shoot. Now McHale. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for McHale. And it's Easting in for Ainge. Banks checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Jordan. Celtics trail by 19. Pass to Walton. Here is Easting. Dennis Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. Johnson, the pass to Walton. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off from 20 feet out. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Yep, it counts.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Here is Easting. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Parrish. That's tipped.
Look at Corzine going after the shot, using his reach to knock it away.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Easting. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. And so it's Chicago with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. It's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Celtics trail by 21.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Corzine driven out there with Oakley. Then it's Macy, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Shoots, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Jordan's got 33 points. And the Celtics Core Club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. It's good. Bird's got 4 this quarter.
An outstanding find by Johnson. Very comfortable at the 1 or the 2 spot.
Jordan outside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. The kick out to Ainge. A wide open look for Bird. Sinks the triple. Bird's got 15 points.
As a defense, you can't allow him to get good looks out on the perimeter. Bird's jumper is pure, and he can get hot in a hurry.
Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Now, here's Jordan. He has 35. Just 5 to shoot, and Macy kicks to Oakley. Shot from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And pressure doesn't get to Jordan. He's well equipped to deliver when the clock is against him.
The feed to Bird. Kicks it out to Johnson. Parrish outside. Pass to Bird. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Now here's Jordan. 37 points for him. Fires at the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. He'll go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. For Boston. And they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes the first. Mike, the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Hastings in for Johnson. Now, here's Jordan. He's got 39. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Tries it from the top of the key, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
1:24 left in the third quarter. And here's Bird from the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
That was a putback, relentlessly attacking the glass.
Clark, he really pulls out all the stops, doesn't he?
Doesn't hold back at all.
Yeah, he knows his team counts on him for these saves.
And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure.
An effective point. Paxson moving the ball with conviction.
Here is Seasting. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Banks. And again, it's Boston converted.
He just makes scoring look so easy. Bird is especially dangerous from the mid-range area.
Jordan outside. Wing shot on the way. Jordan had 49 in game one and creeping up on that here.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
There's a screen by McHale. Here's Wedman. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. The Bulls leading by 22.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in game one.
Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Walton. And it's Ainge in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Johnson following the basket by Michael Jordan. Ainge dishes to Bird. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bird's got 17 points here in the second half. Now the Bulls with it. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
Bulls making a switch here. Gervin's checked in. They throw good. Jordan. Here's Ainge. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Washington's checked in for Oakland. And it's Macy in for Paxson. Here's Walton. There's the pass to Kite. Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Here's Bird. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And now it's 27 points for Larry Bird.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Now here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 54 points.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
Passes it to Walton. Ainge against Jordan. Pass to Bird. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Mike, Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
terrific fit. Outside Jordan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Some contact won't hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through it.
Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Vincent, the pass to Walton. Over to the wing. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Ainge against Jordan. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Tries a 3. One more bucket and Jordan will tie the playoff record. He's got 59.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
Pass to Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
Free throw good, Bird.
Your Celtics, Larry Bird, taking 2 shots.
Bird hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Jordan. Jordan has tied the record at 61. One more basket, he'll stand alone.
Boy, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Jordan against Ainge, and the pass to Bird. Walton, a screen on Gervin. Shot clock at 6. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 33 points.
We see this often from Bird. He makes scoring look effortless.
Jordan outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Michael Jordan.
And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Here's Jordan. Following the basket by Larry Bird. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And sometimes Jordan's impossible to guard, which forces the D to foul him.
That free throw missing. So for the Bulls. Oakley comes in for Washington. And Banks is subbed in for Gervin. Second free throw, no good. Green kicks to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green with a screen for Jordan. Right side Banks. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Banks has got his first bucket in this one. And Boston has possession. Here is Seasting. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Banks. And again, Larry Bird. Bird's got 37.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Now, here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
1:15 left in the fourth. Bird outside. The 3 ball. The rebound by Jordan. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
And Boston has possession. Here is Seasting. On the wing, Bird. Over Banks. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so Alexi Morris calls a timeout. What do you think, guys?
Unique timeout here, and with the game pretty much settled, got me scratching my head a little bit.
Win or lose, always a teaching moment. Coach didn't want to wait.
Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boston ball.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Redmond the pass to Seasting. Pass to McHale. 5 on the clock. Pass to Seasting. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. From deep.
They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every minute.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston.